So recently, I decided to clean my room.
Yo guys, Jason here, and this is my room.
Except this time, I wanted to not only clean it, but also redecorate it and just make it a better, more aesthetic place to work. Because after all, your workspace does have a big effect on the work you put out.
There's a problem, because if you look around this place, this room is a mess. This is gonna be a new room after this.
Alright, let's get this room makeover started.
This is definitely more of a complicated problem than you might think at first, because this isn't just my room, this is also a studio where I make all my videos. So that means this room has to have a functioning desk. It also has to have a filming setup with a light source, which is generally this huge window on the side of the room, which is what's providing the light for this shot. And then it has to have a nice backdrop behind me for the AeriumTV portion of videos. And beyond that, we even need to have 2 beds in this room. One for me to sleep on, and then the other is kind of an emergency bed. It's an extra bed my family has, and I just have to keep it in my room. It was one of the conditions of me getting this room and being able to use this as my studio, is that I had to keep 2 beds in here.
I knew before I even moved a single piece of furniture that this project would be much more complex than a simple reorganization, so I decided to drop a plan.
Before I reorganize anything, start redecorating, whatever, I need to have a plan. This is just like a storage room, but it'll work for drawing up these plans. I literally had no flat surface area for me to draw plans for my room in my room. Like it's that messy. So I'm just gonna drop some simple plans for the room, and then maybe we can make those happen.
The particular task of planning out my room layout is something I've never really been able to perfect. Every time in the past I've tried to rearrange my room, there's been some shortcomings, like having to put my dresser drawer in a really inconvenient place, or having furniture in the way of using the window as a light source for filming.
Alright, so I finished drawing up a new setup for the room and the desk and all that stuff, and I think it'll work out. Anyway, there's really only one way to know for sure, so let's go make this a reality.
The first thing I did was gather random pieces of garbage I had laying around in my room.
It's also garbage, also garbage.
I found some super random things.
Actually, okay, maybe this isn't garbage. This was something sent to me by a company called Zipseam. It's apparently a thing that's supposed to allow you to tailor your own clothes. But I guess tailor was in like quotation marks for this thing, because it doesn't really let you tailor your clothes. You just put these tubes in shirts and it like fits them to, I don't know. It's literally, you stick the tubes in your shirt to make them fit yourself more, but I'm not gonna walk around with tubes and string in my shirts.
Anyway, I soon had a pile of garbage that I was able to throw away. Next, I moved my bed to where it needed to be for the new arrangement of the room and made my bed. I actually made the bed with the quilt white side up because I thought the white would go better with the rest of the room.
Alright guys, I have successfully moved the white dresser drawer to the other side of the room from over here. So yeah, we got one nicely made bed and a dresser drawer. We're making progress. Alright, so it's been maybe an hour and a half of moving stuff around, trying to get stuff into position for the new setup of the room and stuff. Definitely a little bit tired. I'm going to take a break, actually go eat a snack and then come back, and I'd say maybe we're 50% there, 50% of the stuff, half the stuff's in the place it needs to be, and then the other half we got to move. But before I go eat that snack, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like right now. So as you can see, this bed that's supposed to be in that corner right there is very close to the corner. I just moved some boxes out from there over to the middle of the room, so once I get back I'm going to move that bed over against the wall into that corner. This bed is looking pretty good. It's got a random lamp on it because I had to put it somewhere. It's actually maybe not quite at enough of an angle as it needs to be according to the plan. That dresser though is actually exactly where it's supposed to be. So basically all I have to do is take that side table, I'm not even sure what this is called, nightstand. Take the nightstand, move it there next to that bed, move that bed up against the wall, move that table next to that bed, take that desk and put it diagonal against the edge of that table, and clean all this random stuff up that's sitting everywhere, and we should be good. Ah shoot, I forgot. Alright, so snack is over.
After a quick snack, I got right back onto things and moved some more furniture and cleaned some.
Right now, and I think pretty much every piece of furniture is in the place it's supposed to be for the final setup. Like I said, that bed is now over there with the table against it. The nightstand is there next to the bed, next to this drawer and my desk. I actually changed the plans a little bit because originally the desk was supposed to be here, like diagonal across the corner of that desk, that table, but I decided to put it here.
I got kind of tired of cleaning at this point, so I decided to instead work on the decorations a bit. So I slapped lights on the artificial tree in my room and set up the fake plants next to a lamp I got for Christmas.
Alright, so I'm actually pretty excited. Things are looking really good actually right about now. I took a break for a little bit of a while. I went for a bike ride and I had a snack and all that, but I did a little bit more work after that without filming it, and stuff looks actually really nice right now. I did some work on the decorations. As you can see behind me, actually I'll show you that up close. This drawer right here, these drawers look absolutely amazing. And this random Lego strip here, I can't take it off because it's peeling the paint up with it. So I'm stuck with a random red stripe there, but I guess I'm okay with it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more work, but before I do, let me show you what this room looks like with the lights off. It actually looks really cool. Yes.
I really underestimated how long this project would take, so it was soon the end of the day, and I knew I'd have to pick things up the next day.
Alright, it's the end of the day. It's time for me to take a shower right now, and I've been working on this room pretty much the entire day. It's definitely not done. It's still a work in progress, but besides waking up a little bit late today, I have been working, cleaning, redecorating this room for basically the entire day. And you know, I'm pretty proud with what I accomplished actually. I think it looks pretty good. That definitely needs some cleaning, but the furniture and a little bit of the decorating, and I think the furniture is all in the right spots, and basically all I gotta do is clean up, put up some decorations tomorrow, and we will be Gucci. Alright, so
the first thing I did the next day was set up my computer and monitor on my desk and do some cleaning.
Hey guys, Jason here, and it is now day 2 of the room setup, desk, build out, whatever. And I've made a little bit more progress since I woke up today. Alright, so if you walk in the room and it looks like this, you might not exactly notice that much has changed because there's still a bunch of stuff on the floor. It's still a complete mess. But if you go over here, the desk is completely done. We got this new mouse my dad got me. It's the Microsoft Arc mouse, I think, and then the laptop and the screen. So yeah, the desk is looking pretty clean. Cable management not the greatest, but the desk looks pretty nice, except for a random hair tie on the floor. Yeah, so the desk is done. We got that drawer over there that was done yesterday. We got my backpack and some boxes over there. My bed is not made at the moment because I woke up and did not make it yet. I changed a little bit of stuff on the side table. I was originally going to have that lamp over there, the folding lamp on the side table, but I decided against it because the light it casts is a little bit different than the light of that lamp and the Christmas lights, and I want all the lights to kind of match. So over here against the wall we have a random box on the floor that's going to move, but we have the levitating globe, a couple cardboard boxes, brown boxes, a backpack, and some other black things. I think it looks nice together. The black and then the contrast with the brown kind of goes with the warm light over there against the wall, so I think that looks pretty good.
But then I discovered something not so nice that would make this project much longer than I ever expected.
Alright, so let me tell you guys about the disappointing thing I found out or discovered last night. It's gonna make this project longer than I expected or hoped it to be. So you know how I talked about I wanted to put up the fairy lights or the string lights on the wall next to the tree, between the drawer and the tree, and then I wanted to have the clouds, the IKEA clouds, on the wall, pretty much in the same spot, a little bit lower than the string lights. Well, let me show you something. So like I told you before, I got 2 of these clouds from IKEA when we went there a couple of days ago, and I saw these. They looked really aesthetic, they look really nice, and you know, they're cheap too, so I just picked 2 of these up, and I assumed that they were kind of like a standalone unit, like you couldn't mess with it because they're so cheap. I was wrong. There's a lot more to these than that, and I found it out when I opened one of them yesterday. I opened this one last night, and I took it apart, and lo and behold, if you look right there, that's a socket for a bulb that this cloud does not come with. And we can't drive back, spend an hour and a half, 2 hours to drive back to IKEA to get the bulb for this thing, which means I'm gonna have to order it online, which means it might be more money, like more money than it would be in the store. Obviously it's gonna require me spending more money, but the other thing is that I have to wait for delivery. I have to wait for these things to arrive and ship, so.
However, I still had some cleaning and decorating to do, so I decided to do that next.
Alright, yo guys, I just got back from running some errands with my family, and while I was gone, I got one of the essential things I need for the decorations in my room. Command strips. These are going to allow me to put up the string lights, and I'm actually going to do that right now. Just get a look at this one last time, because the next thing you see there's going to be fairy lights or string lights or whatever you call them hanging across there. I'm not sure if I could do like a W like that or just straight across. I'm not even sure how long this thing is. Focus. That actually looks really nice though. Manual focus. Let's get this. Ooh, yeah. Look at that bokeh.
Let's go have some fun.
Look at that. Woo! Oh shoot. Ah, that sucks. The instructions are on the back and I ripped straight through them. Alright, now let's go get the lights and see how long the string is. I have this really sucky like pocket knife I got for like $2 on clearance after like Christmas like 3 years ago or something. But it should be sharp enough to cut open some tape on a box, you'd hope. There we go. What on earth is that? Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? This light string needed an adapter because it's like a European thing or whatever. So instead of making like a US version of this string of lights, they just included an adapter in the box. Wouldn't it have been cheaper to just make a separate version of this with the US plug instead of having an adapter? Look at this ugly thing. Oh my. At least it screws in, so like it's a permanent connection, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to get this thing off. This is the one I messed up earlier. Alright, we need some music though. What's nice about putting this last command strip for the middle of this is that the middle is pretty definite because this is halfway between the doors. So we just need to work off of that. This should be pretty easy. Let's use that. Nope.
So after the string lights were up, it was basically a waiting game because I had to wait until the bulbs came in for the cloud lights so I could finish decorating.
Alright guys, so it has been a literal eternity since I've talked to you. The last video recording in this video you saw of me was, what, like two and a half weeks ago. Literally a ton of time has gone by since I started this project. The room is in relatively the same order. All the furniture is in the same place. We got the same decorations. It's gotten a little bit dirtier, and I did actually like kind of tidy some stuff up yesterday. But the reason I'm filming this is because I finally have two key additions that I wanted for this room. One of them is finally we have bulbs for the cloud lights. The cloud lights which are going to go on that wall. Hopefully you can see, yeah, under the string light there. And there's one other like optional if you want to recreate this. It's a thing I just picked up because we're at Kroger today. That bamboo shoot plant in a really nice cylindrical container. I actually picked that up today at Kroger. You might be asking why are the cloud lights not up? Well, in this current Airbnb where I'm staying, I cannot unfortunately drill holes in the walls and install things whenever I want. So I'm just waiting for the upper authorities to not approve it, but to just help me do it. Seriously though, I'm pretty happy with this bamboo shoot purchase actually. I wasn't sure if it fit in with the greens, if you know what I'm talking about, the color of the green with the artificial plants versus this, but it actually it goes pretty well. Pretty cheap little thing, and it doesn't require too much effort to keep it healthy. So I just need to feed it every 2 weeks with some all-purpose liquid plant food. Keep the soil moderately moist, which the soil is not soil, that is rocks. I'm pretty sure you can see that. So yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, yeah, the room is looking pretty nice.
After this point, I actually needed to wait even more for my dad to help me put up the cloud lights because he didn't want me to use the screws included to put them up. He wanted me to pin them to the sheetrock, basically.
Guys, you have literally no idea how excited I am to show you the room at this point. This is literally like the night before I'm planning on filming the video. So the way I'm going to end this video of me, redecorating, moving some furniture around and redecorating my room, that's basically what this video was. The way I'm going to end it is with like a really dope like B-roll. The entire end of the video is going to be just B-roll showcasing all the various decorations, the way I've redecorated the room. So this is literally the day before I filmed that. So I'm basically done. I might look a little bit different right now. The hair's not looking so good. I'm actually wearing a pair of glasses I got from Zenny Optical. I'm going to make a video on that coming very soon. But anyway, I want to show you some of the new things. I already showed you the bamboo plant that I got a couple days ago. But there actually are some other things that I changed. I got a chair here now. I'm just going to put some clothes on it and the dog bear plush toy. And I think I'll just leave it like that, and I'll have this light shining on it that's super white. We don't want that. There we go, some warm. And then one last important thing is, I'm not sure if you can tell how well you can tell, but that light behind the bed is actually orange, and it's an orange that matches the salt lamp right there. What I actually did was, originally I had like this really sucky like lamp that we just had lying around, but that got confiscated because my mom wanted it. So here, I'll show you what we got. Hopefully you can tell what's going on there. It's just like a lamp without a lampshade that I took the magic light and stuck on there and changed the color of to match the salt lamp. And you can't really even tell that it's orange. Me looking at the camera right now, it doesn't look orange at all. It looks like a really pale pink, but trust me, it's orange and it looks dope as heck. So this is the room right now. Oh, and how did I forget? The last update, the cloud lights weren't up yet. So the cloud lights are up now. Holy cow, do they look nice.
At this point, all I basically had to do was wait until morning because the room was finally complete.
Holy cow. Alright guys, so this is it. This is the complete room. Everything is complete. Everything is set up in this room the way you're about to see it for the B-roll segment of this video, the way I'm going to finish up this entire kind of room redecoration or whatever. Everything is perfect. Literally, me looking around this room, everything is exactly the way I wanted. And I'm so happy. I cannot tell you how happy I am with how this room turned out. This turned out like literally a bazillion times better than I thought. It's minimal, it's clean, it literally makes the room more spacious. It feels like it's bigger than it was before. It's crazy. So I want to finish out this video, this more than 2-week long project, which I do want to say, by the way, has actually been quite a bit more tedious than what you've seen on the video. But I just want to say, I want to explain a couple things, like why I have shoes. I think I might have said that before, but I do want to explain why I have shoes, and I want to explain why there are 2 pairs of glasses over there when there's 1 pair on my face. Like, why do you have 3 pairs of glasses? So I want to explain a couple things, do like a normal YouTuber tour before I do the aesthetic B-roll tour of the room. So let me explain a couple things over here. This over here, like this little square part of this table, is literally my entire jewelry collection. I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I don't really wear jewelry often, but I have this leaf necklace. Alright, so this right here, this puzzle piece, it is literally just a silver puzzle piece necklace, but my girl actually has like a heart with this puzzle piece missing, so that's pretty cool. I got that. This right here is the infamous red cord. I might actually be wearing it in some previous videos in the channel, but it's literally just red string that I wear. And then these right here are 2 pairs of glasses. This is a transparent blue one from Zenny Optical, and this is a transparent gold one from Firmu. Drone that I'm actually giving away, card up right there. Click that card right there if you want to enter to win that drone for free. And then a Raylo picture, which I actually drew to impress someone. The reason I have shoes over here, I'm in the process of filming the review of those shoes, and I'm not to the stage where I can go outside and film like a outfit or like videos of an outfit styled with these shoes. So right now it's just like filming B-roll of these shoes up close, and I don't want to get them dirty quite yet. So I will take them out and keep them in the garage after that, but for now they're in here. Got some leaves on the ground. Don't hate. I mean, I think they look cool.
Alright, so before we hop into the B-roll tour, here is the before of the room and the after.
Yeah, definitely subscribe And I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the B-roll.
And yet I know you never seen nothing like this before. Yeah, but this is different. You had to say.